Are you familiar with the game Geometry Dash?
No.
You ever heard of this game before?
I think I've heard of it, but
Is
I don't
this
think I've
some
ever seen
math
it.
game?
No, it's not a math game. It's
No.
I'm not fucking doing that. I had enough of geometry in high school.
okay. They put geometry in the title of these games to make you think that you're learning something, but you're not learning jack shit in these games. Okay. Geometry Dash is a very hard game, and this guy was streaming it on the very last level. Now, he died as he was going. Now, we all have these crazy accomplishments here, and when it comes to video games, this would have probably been his magnum opus here. But what I wanted to talk about here is his reaction to him dying. So let's just go and pay attention to and the gameplay here is nuts. This game is called Geometry Dash.
No, who's the guy?
Oh, this guy, his name is Cuatrocientos.
I have
Right here.
never heard of him.
Yeah, neither have I. Neither have I. But let's go and see how he reacts to his untimely death.
Really sounds like he's powering up.
He really does.
Yeah, he's going hard.
What is that laugh?
I don't think that's a laugh.
It's like laughing and crying at the exact same time.
Yeah, Blabs, he's not laughing.
That sounds like a laugh. He's like, oh.
Understandable crash, 99%. I probably would have lost my fucking mind too. Like, I get it, bro.
That's
Here,
funny.
here we go. Let's just I want to watch the whole thing.
I wasn't ready for that.
God damn! That's funny.
Good lord. Why are men single lately? Why aren't they getting any women? What's happening? I don't
What happened,
He
man?
wasn't getting any women because he only got to 99%. He did 100%.
He couldn't even finish his powering up. He got interrupted.
He can't finish powering up here. How could he finish with me, honestly?
Look at his heart rate. 191 beats per minute.
That's
Is
crazy.
That's not healthy, is it?
no.
You know what this
No.
reminds me of? I don't even remember what the crash out was about, but do you remember that really old viral video of like that guy who like stuffed a remote control up his ass because he was freaking the fuck out? That was
No,
like
I
a
do not.
generational crash out.
Those are my Wednesday nights.
We have him on the show here, Kirsha.
All I remember is like there was a guy who like screaming his mind out and like locked himself in his room and then started like trying to stuff a remote control up his ass. That's all I remember.
Oh yeah, I have vague recollections of that. Yeah, I do, and I believe I did hire him, which is great.
Okay. Well, I'm glad.
There
I'm
he
glad
is.
to see you're doing well with no more remote. Oh my God, my mods have the link to it. Holy shit.
Let's stinking go,
Oh, no,
mods.
this is why they're my mods. Where's the chat box here? Here we go.
They are great down at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I got it.
Greatest freak out ever.
All right, here we go. So here's the thing about this, by the way. We'll get to the greatest freak out ever in a second. But as I watch this guy overly freak out on here, my first thought was like, honestly, like Phoenix, my reaction was with you. Like, this is a grown ass man reacting this way. Like, I get that you're streaming, I get it and all this stuff, and you want to play it up, but I think after the initial reaction of him playing it up, he's literally whimpering like somebody fucking died.
Yes.
I don't know. It just seemed a little like, what the? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I
I think it's understandable, you know?
Is it?
Well, I like in Terra, there would be some boss fights that my friend thought it would be funny that even though they're incredibly difficult to do through matchmaking instead of actually making a party of competent people for. And so we would get into these matchmaking parties and the DPS would not do any fucking damage. And so a boss fight that should take about 5 to 8 minutes would take about 30 to 45. And so there's a handful of clips of me in these boss fights where like we either finally kill it at like 40 minutes or we end up like wiping somewhere around like 35 or so. And you can just hear me having a mental breakdown. Like I am making inhuman demonic noises as it is. I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah, but that's but that is a little bit more like we needed that masculine energy with this guy because look, guys rage quit constantly all the time. They throw the controller and no one would really complain. But this is someone who was so effeminate that he did his high-pitched screech and didn't even care that he was live to people watching him. Like, he didn't even have those brain cells to go, okay, maybe I got to pretend I've got a dick somewhere here. He just went for it.
Well, it's like when you have like a primal crash out, you don't think about anything. Like your brain just flatlines, and you just instinctively are like it just comes out. You know, you're not thinking.
I've never known a guy
primal energy is feminine.
I've never known a guy when they're upset, they go, ah! I've never seen that. That is not something. That's what I'm leaning towards.
Oh God.
Do you want to see the crash out you were talking about?
Boy,
Kirsten?
howdy.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's a bunch of people who apparently don't know what this is.
We'll probably get flagged for this. Because
do you want to review
it
first?
No, because it's somebody else's content that they probably went through and copyright.
Okay.
But this. Hey, we're gonna fair use this because we're gonna stop and talk about it as we go. So here we go. This is the greatest freak out ever.
Ancient memes.
Canceled my brother's World of Warcraft account, and he is freaking out.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Yeah. Classic internet here.
Oh my God.
See? They're high pitched.
Staged.
Blabs, this is how we used to react, and now you
just flop around like a worm? Like, what the fuck?
Did they come out when they were adults and they say it was all fake? Because that's crazy if they did. I missed that.
Why would you have a tripod set up with a camera waiting for your brother to come in that room?
Because he just said, I just locked my brother out of his World of Warcraft account and he's freaking out. So, like, he set it up.
Yeah, like he set it up because I think his mom canceled his account. Either way,
something like that.
Whether it's fake or not, he's now trans.
He's now famous.
Wow, that was impressive.
It's like me when I stream.
Oh, you go under the blanket and you come out with some new clothes on?
Yeah.
Nice. Yes. This is yes, as pointed out in the chat, normal and healthy
Extremely
reaction.
normal reactions.
He's got some type of tism or burg.
I mean, people in chat were saying it's staged, so like that makes me really sad if true. Because like I thought this was an actual crash out the whole time.
You've been bamboozled for like
I've
10 years.
bamboozled, much like the bonsai kittens. I thought that was real too.
Well, here's the part that Kirsha was talking about here.
Is this the thing where he up the keister? Hopefully not.
Demonic possession. This is your brain on World of Warcraft.
Shut up.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh no, what is he gonna do?
I'm just mentally preparing. This is not the controller up the Tookus, correct?
Here it is.
Oh,
Here it is.
no.
Hold on, here we go.
Did they have like a different video? Because I could have sworn it was this guy who did it.
I think you're right. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to feel something. I want to feel alive, damn it.
Yeah.
I need to feel something.
There you go, Blabs. There you go.
Draw me like one of your French girls. What is he doing?
You're not. Imagine being remembered only for this.
Can you imagine he's like trying to get a job and like they're like and they just bring up the still image and like, can you explain this to me, sir? And it's like, oh.
And like even if they came out and admitted this is fake, because I don't know if they did, but if they did, this is still realistic to World of Warcraft players. And you want to know why? If anybody here played World of Warcraft, they might remember someone named Mortrid.
Mm-hmm.
I had the unfortunate time of playing on the same server in Ion with Mortrid when he renamed to Serenia. And I learned about Mortrid's World of Warcraft history. And damn, is that guy fucking crazy. He was like stealing people's cell phones and like just destroying people's places of living when they let him live with them when he was homeless. And his magnum opus was when one chick in, I think, California was letting him live with her. Her nephew also lived in the same house, and he couldn't get up from a World of Warcraft raid to go to the bathroom, so he shit in the nephew's shirt and then put the shirt back in the dresser, and then the mother found it and was like, yeah, your friend's gotta go. He can't stay here.
I actually kind of hope that this was staged because I do like the idea of the two brothers like, okay, you know what? And then Act 3, yeah, stick that controller up your ass. Just that's what we're gonna do. and they said, go for it.
I mean, he did. If you want to show there, yeah, that's it. Let's see how this ends. By the way, like this all happens over the course of 2 minutes. So he runs
the
in.
longest 2 minutes of everyone's life.
Right. Could you imagine your son or let's just say you're a parent and your kid runs in fully dressed and then 2 minutes later he comes out looking like that, just
with a controller hanging out of his ass.
Right. Looks like not another teen movie where he's walking around with a banana in his ass over there.
See, he set up the camera.
As a father, Craig, if you had a son that did have a controller hanging out of his ass, what would you do in this situation?
Well, I would immediately identify him as a she/her and make sure that he got all the resources he need. I'd immediately start calling him Deborah, no matter what his name was, and he would be Little Debbie, home of the controller took us.
How embarrassing if you had to be like, Dad, I've gotten magnetic beads stuck in my urethra. You need to take me to the hospital.
That's right. You know, it's funny. As I was watching that, I was really thinking like this first video that we watched, if we were to slice them together, this is exactly what happened here.
This is just him 10 years later.
Yeah, this is.
Oh God, turn the volume down.
Sorry. Oh, I got footage of it. Here we go.
They just need to make a compilation at this point.
That's right. You slice them together, it works so great.
Oh my God, you could slice these together and then put them in the VR chat room where you're like in this stinky dungeon of a room with cockroaches and piss bottles everywhere, and your parents are outside the door arguing about how they want a divorce and how you're a failure of a son. That would, oh my God, that would just bring it together.
It's very specific, and I appreciate that.
It's the only VR chat room I have favorited.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. Do you know that if you subscribe, you won't go bald? Just kidding. You actually probably will.